That O.J. Simpson really looks like he's taking this thing seriously. He's rolling his eyes a lot, like he's frustrated, but I think he realizes that as the testimony comes out, he's in deep trouble.
All right, Trace, keep us updated. We're gonna. Oh, look, he's got glasses too. We're gonna drop into that thing, and certainly if O.J. says anything, we wouldn't miss it. I mean, that would be impossible to miss it. They're on a lunch break right now, but you know you can't eat lunch forever. And then the orange guy's going to come back in there, and it's always fun to watch O.J., isn't it? Basically, one emailer said he's just a street thug now anyway.
Could be looking at a case, if it gets that far, where never 12 people will come to an agreement.
Live pictures now, Bob. O.J. Simpson is back in court. I guess the lunch break. I don't know what's going on, but I know that they're back in court because I saw him. So if O.J.'s mouth opens for any reason, or he turns any more orange, which would be more interesting to me, we'll go back there for the orange O.J. Live look, that's O.J. Simpson. O.J. very orange. One of you viewers writes, what's so weird about an orange juice? Ha ha ha. We'll get back to the O.J. Simpson hearing in just a minute, find out why this man's eating his fingernails next.
As I stated,
O.J., the not murderer, listening to prosecutors lay out their armed robbery case against, it's like the not gay senator. He's the not murderer football player. One of the sports memorabilia dealers, Simpson is accused, and he's talking in class. He really shouldn't be doing that. Let's listen to him. We can't hear him.
I was writing on direct examination when you were testifying.
O.J.'s put on some weight, hadn't he?
Writing notes that you...
He couldn't run through an airport today. What do you think?
Were being asked...
We're doing this kind of mystery science theater style. It's fun, isn't it?
that is correct.
Okay, football carried by Jim Kick on the great 72 Dolphins.
No,
okay?
sir.
That's not what matters?
I wonder if they're auctioning off the bloody glove.
That is correct. But
certificates of authenticity or receipts for purchase for any of the
Well, this is about to get terrific, and so we'll take a break and come back for the terrific part. Now, the terrific part is coming. Fromong here, this is the O.J. trial. If you're just dropping by here, you don't need to turn the channel because this is good stuff. Fromong here has just informed us all, I am a reputable dealer of stuff, and I can authenticate stuff, and O.J. wanted his stuff. Now, he's one of the ones who were in the room when this whole self-sting went down, the not murderer and his self-sting. Let's listen.
And that's what why'd you bring up the canceled checks when I asked you about the items?
because you asked me.
Okay.
Why don't you put O.J. up there? That's what we want to hear.
When, on your mom's birthday, isn't it true that O.J. would call your mom and sing her happy birthday on the phone?
What a
That's
guy.
correct, sir. And she told him he couldn't sing worth. And he said his kid said the same thing.
And he also...
Yeah, roll your eyes, O.J. That's the way.
Passed away.
O.J. has his pad again. Remember back in 1995, he used to write things down on his pad? I mean, like every day he had a pad there and he would write it down. Nobody knows more about the case and all the lies in it than O.J. Like, you can't stump him on anything. And believe me, I've tried. He knows everything about... You may have read his book, If I Did It. At any rate, I wonder if they'll sell this pad, because that could be some fascinating material there. Clifford Anderson writes us from Arvada, Colorado. Regarding the nonstop O.J. coverage, I was wondering if there is not some paint drying or grass growing somewhere, which just might be more entertaining. I don't think so. If we get that, we'll bring it to you. In the meantime, we have O.J., and we love O.J. He's orange, and anything could happen when O.J.'s in the room, so keep listening.
And Mike took it from O.J.
Okay.
You got a room full of thugs stealing each other's stuff. That's basically it. Rick Osborne writes from Pell City, Alabama. How about getting past your dislike for O.J. and covering the story? Yes, it was about to, quote, get terrific, as I teased before the commercial break.
Let me ask you,
because they were going to show the guy stole the stuff, but you left the coverage so we won't see anything positive of O.J. I thought you were above this, Shepard. Rick Osborne, you were wrong.
You had apparently
Gosh, he
had
looks mad, doesn't he?
conversations with...
Something from O.J. himself.
They've been trying to buy this O.J. memorabilia. Now O.J.'s on trial. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a quarter to 1 o'clock in Las Vegas. O.J. is stretching, and his gut's showing. Look at that. Man, that man's packed on some pounds. At any rate, he could get in a lot of trouble. He could go to jail for the rest of his life over this self-sting thing. Now we know the FBI knew about this thing in advance. This is as weird as it gets. So listen.
Okay.
Did I obtain the stuff?
Yeah.
Absolutely, sir.
Okay.
I have a question.
So
were there guns in the room, and was O.J. responsible? And if so, should we put him in jail forever? Those are the questions.
Close relationship with O.J. Anyone in the business of publishing, videoing, making profit from stories, you've not talked to anybody about a deal for your rights to this story?
Not with a book, no.
Not about a book. So what was it then,
Thinking about
Counselor?
doing a book.
Have you talked to anyone about making a movie? Any
about
movie
that?
People? Any people involved in making
This would
movies?
make a heck of a movie, wouldn't it?
Contacting people who make movies, any type of money-making venture. And I'm not talking about the little things like...
Make
this
another
is-
Naked Gun movie. Those things are awesome.
That's other stuff.
For lunch, and I'm not sure if OJ heard you call him fat, Shep, but
Well,
I think
he's put
having a
on some
salad
pounds. He
for
knows
lunch.
it.
Yeah, he does know it. The suit's bigger now than it was back in 90. That suit, by the way, that Fromong had, he couldn't fit into anymore. That's fact.
All right.
But the bottom line is, it doesn't matter if it was a sting or not, because OJ went in with guns, and he's in a heap load of trouble right now.
Yeah, well, that's not awful news, really. Trace, it's good to see you. We'll see you tonight on the Fox Report. Here, I just got an email from a guy named James Smith, not related to me. Not related in any way. I was trying to watch the O.J. Simpson coverage of him in court. It became very clear quickly that you just can't keep your mouth shut. Just report the news. Don't try to add dumb comments. I changed the channel from Fox after a few minutes. You are a real ratings getter. Somebody call James M. Smith. He is JCJMS161 at optonline.net. Enjoy yourself.